Welcome out with the Finn as I go bushcraft camping here in the Finnish wilderness. I have no sleeping bag and no tent, so I need to build a shelter, a bed and a long-lasting log fire to keep myself warm through the night. So let's get into it. I'm on a new area right now, so I need to find a place to set up my shelter. I will need a water source, building material for the shelter and firewood. Well, what do we have here? Oh man, yep, that's a proper water source. Yeah, that's flowing so well. Is that gold? No, it can't be. Look. It looks like the bottom is filled with just tiny pieces of gold. Well, I'm in Lapland and there is gold here, but that looks weird. I think I need to take some and check. Wow. Now let's see if I can reach there. It most definitely looks like gold. Small gold flakes. But let me know what you guys think. I want to do a little bit of scouting if I can find firewood here. I got the water source right there, a lot of building material behind me, and then there are a bunch of standing dead trees in the forest. Let's get to work. Oh man, these are supposed to be cut-proof gloves, but apparently not. I think I need to put a patch on that. This happened on the first tree. Oh man, just for not paying attention. It went relatively deep. I can feel that it's aching a lot more than a regular wound. That's better. Let's hope it stops bleeding. Oh, it's aching surprisingly a lot. Did I hit the bone with the saw? It was a really... I really smacked the saw to my finger. But those are supposed to be cut-proof gloves. I have no idea how that happened. Oh, you know what? It might be that this area here is cut-proof, this brown part, and I hit my finger here on the back. And this one right here, as you see, this one here is not cut-proof. But I have a shelter to build. I can do... I need to be a lot more careful. First things first, I'll build a bed, and I will do this kind of a rope bed if I have enough rope for that. I've done it a few times and it was really comfortable. I need to check if I even have enough rope to build a comfortable bed like that. Because if I remember correctly, I have the excess rope here. Let me just double check. That is not much. Well, I guess we just have to try this and find out. I have no idea if this will work, but let's see. Now with this one, I really have to be careful with. There is just a crazy amount of flies. Thankfully those are mostly flies and not mosquitoes. Flies don't do anything. Mosquitoes and black flies are annoying, but these are just regular flies mostly. Now will this hold my weight? Yes, it does. Now we just have to find out if this is enough rope to build the rope bed. I had enough rope to do one layer, but let's now see if it holds my weight. And yes, it does. This kind of a rope bed is actually surprisingly comfortable because it feels like a hammock. I now used all my rope to the bed, which means that I don't have any rope to set up the top. I checked the forecast and it shouldn't rain, but if it starts raining during the night, I have no way of protecting myself. Let's hope that the forecast is accurate. I don't know what kind of footage I'm getting out of this because the camera is just crawling with flies. That is crazy. Why there are so freaking many flies over here? This is a very common area for moose. So I bet that these flies are attracted to moose, and now I came to their area and they're attracted to me. I must smell really bad. Now next up, let's go get the firewood. I will try making that long-lasting log fire, although the log for that is not the best. Can I just push this? That saved me some time. Oh, these might be too decayed for the long-lasting log fire because they are so lightweight. It is so freaking hot here. I need to have the coat on because otherwise I'll get eaten alive and these freaking flies are annoying me. But I know that during the night it will be so cold. Last night was only plus 4 degrees Celsius here, so it could go close to that. And the reason why I built this rope bed this high up is that once I have the fire next to me right there, the heat will rise up and heat up my back as well. It's currently 22nd of July and I bought this protein drink from a really small shop here in Lapland and it expired 12 days ago. I drank half of it and I noticed it afterwards, so if I need to run to the forest, we know the reason for that. Alright, let's go grab some water. Whoop. This one might be a little bit too decayed, so it might not burn through the whole night. And next up we need to find fat wood, and I think we have one right here. This one right here is fat wood. It's an old pine tree stump which collected a lot of resin. Because when the tree dies upright, all the resin in the tree will collect to the stump. And like you see, this is a really old stump, but still this is perfectly intact wood. And you can distinguish a tar stump from a regular stump by looking at the surface here. This is obviously cut by a machine, so that didn't die upstanding and decay slowly over time. Whereas this one right here, a good example once again. Check out that. That's a tar stump for sure. It might be just too old. Yeah, that's a tar stump, but it's too old. Oh, that smell is amazing. So that I can ignite it evenly, I need to put these longer sticks in between. And I nearly forgot. I need to have two of these kind of bit thicker ones, one on each end, that will hold the log a little bit up, because burning requires of course wood, but it also needs oxygen. So these will just help keep the logs on top of each other, prevent them from rolling off. I did take this wool blanket with me. And I also took a pillow with me. Not bringing a sleeping bag, a sleeping mattress or even a tent with me, but I do have a pillow. Just makes a big difference to have something supporting your head. Yes! Oh wow! Now this is almost luxurious. It feels like I'm in a hammock and the pillow makes a big difference. I'll just chill here for a bit. I'll see you when I start making dinner. Just laid down there for a while and my finger is getting really sore. Let's check the situation here. Well, it's not bad, I can't even see the wounds anymore, but it's a little bit swollen if you compare my fingers. This one is the one that I injured. I think I hit the joint with the saw because it hurts to move. Ow, but no can do. I need to start making dinner, I'm really hungry. But here I have some cotton and I'll mix it with Vaseline to make a fire starter. And that starts burning so easily because it's just filled with resin. Finally, silence. The smoke gets rid of all those bugs. Oh, this feels amazing. Yeah, that started really well. And like you can see, those dry pieces burn super quickly. Oh, and my fire still is there. Nope. I just need to find a stick I can use to grill my food with. This might work. Oh wow, that burned so quickly. For dinner I'll be making hot dogs. It really makes things challenging that I can't use my index finger properly. And grabbing on everything, even these sausages. Ah, it hurts like hell. Now that I see how fast my firewood burns, I really think my log fire won't burn that long. Put some mayonnaise here, a sausage and cheese. A little bit of like poor man's version, but it will do. Now, this will do just fine. Now that's done. Now that I saw how crazy fast the fire spread, I'm just going to do this kind of a trench all over the fire. Now I shouldn't worry about starting a forest fire. soon we can finally start the fire. However, before we do so, let me just quickly tell you about these shoes that I'm wearing. They are barefoot shoes from a Finnish brand called Vaistoa, and I absolutely love them. I don't use any other shoes anymore, no matter if I'm in the nature or in the city, except for rubber boots and safety boots. Now, if you are a barefoot shoe user or would like to try these, check out the link in the description and use the code OUT with a fin-15 to get a 15% discount when purchasing. Let's start the fire, shall we? This is where fire-resistant gloves come handy. Yeah. Ow! Ow, freaking hell. My finger is so sore. Let's check the other side. Yes, I need to keep feeding this, but I don't have any materials. Oh, I need to do some more fast. Yes. I mean, I think I got it burning pretty well, and it's currently 8:30. My only concern right now is it burning too well? Because you can see those are pretty high flames for a gap fire like this. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Also, it's not that great that the wind is blowing a little bit from this direction, so I'm getting some smoke on my bed, but we'll see. Oh, I still forgot I need to take my temperature sensor out here so it's not affected by the fire. I know how cold it gets during the night. Oh yes, that's giving so much heat. I think I need to still get up a few times to blow air inside the fire to get it burning properly, but it's looking pretty good. The reason why that burns so long is because it almost dies all the time. There's just a minimal fire between the logs, so it won't burn that quickly. The challenge with that is to get it started, but once you get it started, it should burn 8 hours easily without any maintenance, so I don't have to jump out the bed at all. However, the logs that I have are so decayed, so dry, that I think those will burn rather quickly. I hope not, because that means that I have to jump out of the bed to collect more firewood, but I'll keep you guys updated during the night. So hopefully we'll see each other in the morning. Good night. Just saw a few reindeers passing by, but oh man, that scared me. Seeing something that big move in the forest in the distance scared me for a while. Well, good morning. It's currently 3 AM and I ran out of firewood. That right there is all I have left. I think that the log I found was just so decayed and so dry that it burned super quickly. My long-lasting log fire burned only for 3 hours, which is crazy, but I'm satisfied it worked. And the rest of it burned for another 3 hours. Also, I could go get more firewood and continue sleeping, but my finger is so sore. I can't move it any more than this. I have no idea how it hurts so badly, only from a small cut like that. So yeah, I can't grab the saw with my left hand, and even if I cut the firewood, I can't carry it. Don't want to hurt the finger anymore. 6 hours of sleep will do for now. It's definitely below 10 degrees, 8.74. It hurts like hell. Every time I try to grab something with these fingers, the index finger moves a little bit, and it's a reflex that when I grab something I'm also moving the index finger, and oh man, it hurts. Why the heck it hurts so badly? I need to boil more water for my oatmeal. I have cinnamon oatmeal, and I'll throw in some lingonberry baby food. If I can get this open. Ow. Now would you look at that? I would have collected some fresh blueberries here as well, but it's so freaking cold outside there, outside from the fire. Now that's done. By the way, yesterday I posted this video clip to my Instagram stories stating that I found gold. Just to make sure I was not expecting it to be gold. I just had no idea what it was. It surely looked like gold, and I know this Finnish term for that. It's kissankulta or katinkulta, and I think it was like pyrite, and it's commonly known as fool's gold. And I can definitely see the reason why some people would think that's gold, like for real think that it's gold. It looks exactly like gold on the surface of the sand. Also, gold is much heavier than sand, so it would probably sink or mix between the sand and not be on the surface. Taking a pillow on a bushcraft camping trip like this was the best idea. I actually got some proper sleep. Now I won't be reusing this rope anymore. I've already made a few beds out of it. Also don't want to leave it here to the nature. Check the difference. The same index finger, this one is the hurt one. And you can see how the joint is all swollen. There is a bump up there compared to my other finger. That's just crazy. Ow. Ow. There we go. Oh. Oh man. Now this trip didn't go quite as I planned. I hope my finger is not fractured though. I think what happened most likely is that the saw blade went so deep that it hit the joint and now the joint is all swollen, causing the pain. Also, unfortunately, we didn't get filthy rich. That thing there is not gold after all. Run out of firewood, and with this finger there's not, well, it's not fun to get more. Anyways, if you enjoyed the video, remember to like and subscribe so you won't miss my upcoming videos. I post a new video every single Saturday, except if I have to heal my finger. But otherwise, thank you for watching and see you on our next adventure.